Welcome to the Rundown. This is your boy AP, and I'm back at it again. And today we're talking about the Devontae Tank Davis fight and what's happening next. Well, we all know that Devontae Tank Davis and Lamont Roach, they had a fight, and it was actually closer than we thought. In my opinion, Lamont Roach won. You can't take a knee and have a draw. Like they said, it was a close fight despite the regular scorecards. You can't take a knee. And the fight was a good fight. I feel like Tank, when somebody talks about retirement, not to make an excuse, but usually they have 1 foot out the game, 1 foot in. You can always talk about mental stuff. It didn't seem like he got up for this fight. There was a lot of stuff that Tank usually does that he didn't, but I can't discredit Lamont Roach. He did his thing. He at the beginning, I thought Tank had the first half of the fight, and then in the middle, Lamont Roach started changing gears, started absorbing some of Tank's punches, and then Tank, I think he could have pulled out the win if he didn't ever take that knee. But I know the judges didn't count that knee. But we all know taking a knee, that would have been Lamont Roach. It would have been 15-113 on the scorecards. And Lamont Roach would have won. And Tank really, in our eyes, he took his first L. And I don't care what Tank says, it's just you did. And you're saying that you didn't know. You've been boxing since you was 8. You should have known that you can't take a knee in professional bout unless you don't study the game. It doesn't make sense. That was an amateur mistake. And I feel that's why I said that he is not mentally focused right now. This maybe put a fuel in his back, and it could be a different outcome, but it was a great fight. Put respect on Lamont Roach's name. And I think that if the fight is supposed to have a media rematch, also there was a breaking news yesterday that Tank might actually have a L on his record. The commissioner is looking into it, investigation. They said that there was a malfunction in the replay camera. That's why we never got a replay. But if the replay camera had, that would have been a knockdown. Then that would have been Lamont Roach's favor. But they're going to do an investigation to see if they're going to reverse that draw into an actual loss to Tank, and Lamont Roach actually going to be a 2-time champion. So we'll see how that goes. I will update you on that. But first, what is next for Tank? Tank Davis, in my eyes, should do a media rematch. He said he's pushing it. We saw it on Twitter, but he should do a media rematch. I think he's going to be more focused on this fight. There's a lot of stuff that showed that he was not focused. He didn't know what round it was. Your corner should know what round it is and let you know. Keep tabs of that. But that was the corner's fault. That was not connected. It could be, I don't know what was going on in the corner. You should know. Tell your fighter, it's 8 round. Let's get started. When Floyd Miller, he told him you're losing. You need to pick it up, and Tank picked it up. But I think that Tank has to get more focused, more locked in. The hair thing. That's come on now. You have to just get braid it all back now, or just cut it all off. But you need to be more focused. You could tell a lot of stuff was mental lapses of Tank, and that's what we didn't get the best Tank. We maybe got I'd say 70% of the Tank, just because of the mental lapses, even before the fight and even during the fight. You could see just different things just seem kind of just weird. The braids, the hair, the knee, the not knowing what round it is, just talking mess and not actually doing what you need to be doing. I know that people switch back and forward. They're going to say, oh, Lamont Roach might has a win chance on this now, and Lamont Roach, he's going to maybe win this next fight. I know I see boxing media now changing, and they're on Lamont Roach's side, but I feel like Tank, he's going to be more focused, more locked in. He said he got 4 fights now. He was thinking about retirement, but he has to get himself better. That's one thing. You could tell mentally he's not there, and people want to discredit that, but mentally, you could tell things are not right. But Tank had legal problems, and just through his whole career, his mental just been just unsettling, and he's trying to get better. So I would commend that brother for that, but he has to get locked in if he's going to fight. He can't have mental lapses like that. He has a physical talent, but the mind has to be there so he can actually do what he needs to do in the ring. And I feel like if he does that, I have Tank by knockout, just because I feel like he'd be more focused, more locked in. And sometimes people just have a bad night, and it does happen. It doesn't mean that they're trash or anything like that. He didn't get beat up. It's just the way he fought. It just wasn't enough, and doing the crazy things in the ring. But we're going to stay tuned. I give you some updates. Tank Davis, Lamont was the winner in my eyes, and he might be the winner on his record, but we'll see. This is AP from The Rundown, and I'm out.